How's it going, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here, aka Big D. It is time to do a spoiler review for Star Wars The Force Awakens, even though the movie's been out for like 2 weeks. I've been waiting for a very special person to do this review with, and it's not Brandon, it's not Austin, it's not my dad, it's not Seth, it's not Ryan, it's not all those other people. It is the one person that's only been on my channel, like physically on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to reintroduce you for the end of 2015. Hopefully he'll be in more reviews 2016, maybe. I don't know, he's kind of a square. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Collins.
David Collins, a square himself in the flesh.
Yes, very hipster. Okay. He's back! Look at this boy! Okay, let's get ready, cats. Here we go. Star Wars The Force Awakens. Alright, we're just reviewing it. I mean, I gave it an 8.6 out of 10. What do you give it out of a 10?
I would give it a 9.
9. Okay, this guy's seen it 2 times. This crazy cat's seen it 2 times. That's a lot. I've seen it 4 times. I've seen it in IMAX, I've seen it in 3D, I've seen it in regular, and I've seen it in regular. You've seen it in...
regular and IMAX.
I win. So, let's talk about it. First off, I'm going to go through different characters and tell you what you thought, or I want to know what you thought and I'll tell you what I thought. First off, let's go on with the man himself here. What did you think about John Boyega as Finn?
Well, I thought Finn was a pretty cool character.
Mm-hmm.
He was funny, he's black, he's everything.
But I'm saying out of the movie, did you really like him as like his story from a stormtrooper all the way to...
Oh yeah,
you know, like
that was pretty interesting.
But think about it, he was a stormtrooper. They're like by birth like programmed, but you don't have a problem with when he, you know, in the beginning when he didn't fire the pistol, the blaster, like why him out of everyone else didn't do it? Like he snapped. Is it just
maybe it was the Force?
The Force. He's not a Jedi though. But
the Force is just, I don't know.
My first viewing, when I first saw it, the opening night, 16-hour waiting, I didn't like Finn. I think I'm gonna be honest, I think he was a whiny bitch. I really did. I walked out and I really thought like I wanted to like him so bad because I really do like John Boyega, the actor. I love his interview. Like I really like the guy. I mean, he's a cool guy. But as in the movie, Finn, all he did was like, there was a part. Remember when Rey first sees him and everything, and then the BB-8's like, wow, and then like they go after him, like she hits him with a stick, and he's on the ground. And there's a moment where his British voice comes out when he like BB-8 shocks him. And he's like, "Hey, stop it!" Like that. His British voice comes out, and then she's like, "Are you in the Resistance?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm in the Resistance." Like the way he does his voice, like. I'm in charge now, Phasma. I'm in charge. Like, you know, how his voice goes, like, like he goes like real deep like that, and like all shaky and smoky. I don't know, but Finn himself, I think, after seeing it 4 times, I will say that his character, they're saving him more for later, episode 8. Honestly, him and we're moving on to Poe Dameron, aka Oscar Isaac, aka Apocalypse and X-Men Apocalypse.
That was the pilot.
The pilot, yes.
I thought the pilot was actually, he was a pretty sexy actor in that movie.
He's sexy. I'm not gay, but Oscar Isaac is a sexy guy.
He's pretty good looking, yeah.
I love it when he's like, well, you just saved a lot of people or something, and the guy's like, well, to me, she's royalty in the beginning, about Princess and all that, and his love with BB-8 is so cute. Like, BB-8 rushes and everything, he's like, BB-8, buddy! And then, like, he's trying to poke at her, and then BB-8 turns at Finn, like, ruins the moment. But I love it when Finn, he's like, "Hey man, what's going on? And how'd you get out and everything?" And then he's like, "That's my jacket." No, keep it on. It looks good. Thank you. He's not wearing that jacket. Either way, I'm kidding. This is Finn. Like, I'm honest. Like, a lot of people are talking about it where Finn and Poe, they should be gay and be a couple. There's talk about that.
Why are they talk?
But they're like bromance. Like, instead of Poe Dameron, Bro Dameron. They are good friends. Like, I felt the broness towards it, man. And honestly, I'm okay if they make Oscar Isaac and him gay. Like, for some reason, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I'm not. But Poe as a character, what did you like most about him? Like, I will say that he was very underused. Like, he was barely used at all.
He was like a badass pilot. Remember that one scene on when they went to go visit Mazda in like
Moscow.
what's his name? The black
Finn.
guy? Finn was that's right. Finn was like, that's one badass pilot.
Oh my god.
And he was like just going around.
Yes. I didn't catch that at all. The first time I saw it, like the X-wing, they showed the X-wing like taking out all the enemies. I didn't catch that at first. I thought it was just like different X-wings going at it. But it's just him, Poe, like boom, 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 and then like twisting and turning and all that.
Yeah.
And then, that's one hell of a pilot. And then like I guess Poe heard him like woohoo. That's all. Like, but it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, like that scene when he was like flying was pretty crazy. He was going ham.
Next up, but yeah, Poe was amazing. Like again, he was underused. He should have been used more.
Gives off like such like gentle vibes.
Well, he's like he's like the new Han Solo, in a way, without being Han Solo.
No one can be the new Han Solo.
He's like the new Han Solo of the generation because I love his reaction. First off, when he's gonna shoot the blaster at Kylo Ren, and the blaster stops in midair. And then the stormtrooper like hits him and everything, and then like they grab him, and he's like looking at the blaster like in midair with his. But my favorite thing of Poe was when he arrived at the base, the Starkiller base, and he's like, all right, and he looks around, and his like reaction to it was just so perfect.
I can see what you mean. It does seem like the new Han Solo.
Yeah, well, because he's so. He was joking around with Kylo Ren or something too, I think. Yeah, like I talk, you talk.
He's like, so what are we gonna do here? You gonna talk? Do I talk?
Can't understand you with all that, whatever he said. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go on to the last new member, Rey, aka Daisy Ridley, my future wife and ex-wife. Daisy Ridley, man, she is a. Well, first off, I'll say that she is a beautiful.
She is my new celebrity crush.
She's a okay. I'll say that. I mean, she's my new wife, but anyway, I will say that Rey. She was annoying at the first showing, but once I saw it more and more, she got really strong. Like I love how like she's a badass female, and there's just something to her that it didn't surprise me when she was a Jedi. Like everyone was like, she's a Jedi. Like I was just sort of like it was kind of building up to that already. They misled us with Finn being a Jedi because he's the one with the lightsaber, but I still want to know what that staff is for. It has to be something. Like there has to be some story behind her acquiring that staff. There has to be more to it. It's a cool badass staff that she had, honestly.
It's pretty badass.
The only thing I hated about Rey, or it was more of a computer effect, is when she got on that bike, and when she went through all that, like scavenged all that crap, and then she put it in, and then she went through that like motorcycle bike, and it was like the CGI when she went fast forward. It was really bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
After watching 4 times, you kind of catch the CGI and the practical effects. Simon Pegg, by the way, you could get onto Rey in a minute, but Simon Pegg, you know Simon Pegg, right? Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, Star Trek, Scotty, Simon Pegg. He's a I'll show you Simon Pegg later. He's a big actor. He's a comedian. He's a cameo. He's the guy with the 2.5 portions. That guy. That was pretty awesome. He's from Star Trek, so going into Star Wars, that's pretty awesome. He's Scotty. Like, hey, Scotty, beat me up. But either way, what do you think about Daisy Ridley as Rey? Do you think she could carry on the franchise throughout the next 3 movies?
She seems like a heartful kind of character. And she seems like she cares. I don't know.
Well, I don't know whether that was Daisy Ridley or Rey, because when Han Solo was talking to her and he was saying like, you're offering me a job. Maybe I'm thinking about it. All that, like when Han was talking to her and Rey was literally looking at him like love eyes, like just adoring him. I can't tell if that was Daisy Ridley.
You couldn't tell that they were Daisy Ridley or Rey.
Yeah, I can't tell whether that's the actress being excited and in love with Harrison Ford or that's Han Solo and Rey.
Yeah.
It was just beautiful to see that. Like you could just feel the excitement in her. And the one thing though, like it's just a little nitpick. I noticed when he was like Finn was like, I'm part of the Resistance. Yeah, they look like well, not all of us look like this, but some of us look like this.
This is what we look like.
And then she's kind of laughing, like she kind of has like a smile on her face, but she's like, I never met a Resistance before. I don't know if she's like laughing the actress and they didn't do another take, or if that's just her character smile. I don't. Yeah. The one thing I didn't react to was when, like, why don't we use that garbage over there? No, let's use the ship. And then the ship blows up. And my dad was in the theater. And he was like, oh, shit. And it was like, you notice, like, there's kids everywhere in the theater that moment. As another showing. And then they showed the Millennium Falcon. I never got that, like, oh, my gosh, the Millennium Falcon. I just never had that reaction ever. It was just like, okay.
I
love the Millennium Falcon, but...
I was like, the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there it is. Like, I was just like... Oh.
I was excited. I was like, whoa.
It's good to see it fly again. It was just kind of... Remember the first trailer when it showed the Millennium Falcon?
Yeah, that kind of...
But you thought it was Han Solo flying it. You're like, and then it's not. It's kind of... all of a sudden, Rey knows how to fly a ship, all of a sudden.
Because she's been a pilot before.
Well, it hasn't flown in years. I can do this, I can do it. And then all of a sudden Finn is like boom, 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 all awesome at it and everything. Like, I know he's a stormtrooper. He's kind of going to a ship you don't know how to use, and you masterly use it.
You just learn quickly.
I guess. I mean, it took Luke 3 movies to learn how to wield a light. Well, it took him the first. It took him 2 movies to learn how to wield a lightsaber that good to fight Darth Vader. And then it takes Rey to. She survived between Kylo Ren.
I know, Rey.
Fight. But I will say, I love it, and I'm gonna recreate it right now. I always love to recreate when. Remember when Han Solo comes in, dude? He literally like, you could be Chewbacca. Like, come over here. Come over here.
All right.
Yes, Chewie. We're home. Perfect. I love it. I loved it so much. Like, it's just so Han Solo right there and then when he was like that. And Chewbacca, Peter Mayhew back, the original Chewbacca back in it. God, he was so amazing.
You know,
I mean, like, Han Solo, it wasn't like a war hero or something. Like, he's just like, I don't know.
War general?
Yeah, war general. It wasn't a war hero or something.
No, he was
the smuggler.
Yeah.
And I love it. The Conja Club and everything. At that moment, it felt like Guardians of the Galaxy when those 2 gangs came together, and he was like, on Solo.
I did feel like that.
His costume and everything felt so Guardians of the Galaxy-ish. That's the only problem I had with like that whole scene there, the Raptors and everything. Like, he was like, you're chewing. He was like, whoa, and like he ran. And there was that one thing like where Han Solo, Harrison Ford's old. I mean, we get things, but he hits the guy like this, like boom, and he like throws him at the Raptor. Or Rafter, whatever, right. And Chewbacca literally is right there, and the like tentacles are everywhere. They don't even get Chewbacca.
Right, I noticed some of those scenes.
That's
like, okay, like they're eating them all, right? Like,
yeah.
And all of a sudden, when he grabs Finn, the monster runs away.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't eat Finn. It just pulls him away, and
yeah, but it's eating all the other people. But then when it gets the main good guy,
he's black. I don't understand. Save him for later.
He doesn't want to kill him in public. It would be a hate crime.
We're not racist, by the way. But, man, but Han Solo, I mean, it felt like Harrison Ford was Han Solo again. I mean, it was perfect. It was Chewbacca, and, oh, really, you're cold? When he did that, I mean, that was so funny. And Finn, he was like in sanitary, and he was like, we'll just use the Force. That's not how the Force works. When he gets so angry and everything. We're gonna get to the dark side now, real quick. Captain Phasma, really disappointed with Captain. Gwendolyn Christie plays Captain Phasma.
She was sad.
Yes, I mean, all she did again. Like, let's just say this is her blaster. This is all she did. Like, sir, what about the villagers? Kill them all. On my mark. And like that's all she did. You notice when Chewbacca was gonna take her down, she was literally just walking like that, and then Chewbacca just like yeah. She never fired her gun once at all. All she does is do this.
I thought she was gonna be like the new Boba Fett or something, be like a badass, but she was just like.
Well, they're saving her for Episode 8.
Really?
Yes, she's gonna return for Episode 8. But why would you cheese us with that like trash compactor? I know that was a callback to the first one, the Star Wars and A New Hope, but that wasn't a real good introduction to Captain Phasma. We don't even really know much about her. She's just a captain. But Kylo Ren, let's get on to this Adam Driver who...
Okay, this is what I think of Kylo Ren.
Tell him.
He seemed really badass. He was intimidating. He obviously, he knew what he wanted. He wanted that droid to find Luke. And, you know, he seemed really cool and all that, but when he took off his mask and he was like some wimpy fucking kid.
Pimples everywhere.
Yeah, like...
Just like...
that was really disappointing and all.
Yeah,
in all honesty.
I think Adam Driver, he's a good actor. He's not a disappointing. He really is a good actor. You guys see him in other things, but
nothing against the actor. It's just like they should have like chosen something intimidating.
I don't think they should have. He should have taken off his mask then. He should have taken it off in the Han Solo scene.
Yeah,
that would have been better.
Yeah, that would have been better.
But I will say that the lightsaber itself, it did work out very well. I would say there are some scenes where he does his lightsaber and it doesn't show it completely. And but I don't know. People were bitching about the whole crossguard thing. I think it looked pretty good. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Now, what we're talking about with him taking off his mask and everything. He felt like creepy a little bit.
Like he felt a creepy vibe.
He was going towards Rey and everything, and he was like
I thought he was about to like. He's like.
I would have done it to Rey, honestly. I would have just like I don't know if he could knock her out. I mean, either way. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we'll go back to that. I know we don't have much Cemetery Radio 2, but we got a little bit of time. Hopefully we can spare time. We're gonna go back to Kylo Ren and the whole Han Solo thing. But next, 2 more of the dark side. General Hux.
Hey, he had like the best. Yeah, that was the guy with the
speech.
With the speech, he had the best.
He was going all for it, Domhnall Gleeson.
He was. He went hard. He was.
I love it. And we will destroy the Republic and everything, and the First Order will bow down, or something like that. The Republic will bow down.
And his face is all red.
Fire! And it fires, and he's just like looking in the glare in his eye.
A tear comes out.
It's beautiful.
It's all destruction.
Honestly,
this is what I live for.
He was good. He was very over the top, though. But that was good for him.
That's how he explains like his wife and the dishes and all that. He's like, if we leave the dishes unclean, we will have no more dishes.
That's stupid. Domhnall Gleeson did a movie with Oscar Isaac, aka Poe. So they did a movie together, but he's on the dark side now and Poe's on the good side. But in the movie that Domhnall Gleeson did with Oscar Isaac, Poe was the bad guy. That's pretty cool. And then Adam Driver, Kylo Ren, he did a movie with Oscar Isaac, Poe. But they were not bad guys. But they did a movie together. So that was really awesome how they all like came into Star Wars together. But I will say General Hux, I love his voice. Well then, if he's on Jakku, we will take him down. Like I just love. But I'm surprised he's alive. That he survived at the end, and that he's gonna like. You think he'd just die easily because all the other like that guy was like, General Hux left us as well. Like we're all gonna die because the planet was already crippling and everything. And he like I don't know how General Hux like he's running and there's rocks falling everywhere. I don't even know how he's gonna make it out of there. But and he's like, go get Kylo. Like how the hell am I supposed to know where Kylo is? Like I don't have a GPS where Kylo is. So, but yeah, General Hux. I really like him. I can't wait to see more in Episode 8.
He has another speech.
I really hope there's a deleted scene where he's like, I want him to read me a bedtime story of this.
He's like, and the 3 little fucking bears.
It was beautiful, man. Alright, next up is Supreme Leader Snoke, who is, which I'm pretty sure, I don't think you cared. Did I tell you who he was? That actor, yeah, he's Caesar. Yeah. That actor, he's amazing as motion capture.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, Supreme Leader Snoke, I guess, is the new villain. I'm pretty sure he's like this small in real life. Like when we see him finally, like not a hologram, he will just be small, but he'll be like powerful.
He's like, what's his name? He's like that little thing from SpongeBob, Plankton.
Okay.
He's on.
That's weird to bring. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little ass lightsaber. He's like. It's like
he can't even. He's just like so small that Ant-Man can see him.
Yeah, he's like as small as
Ant-Man's even bigger than him.
Yoda's like, where the fuck is this guy?
How did he just get slapped around, Yoda?
Yoda's like, nah, this is what I do to people. This isn't right.
This is how it feels. But he's cool. I mean.
I'm just interested on what they're gonna do with him.
I want to know more of him. I was really weird when I thought he was really there, and then the hologram. I was like, it's a hologram. Fuck. You did one of those. But other than that, those were, I thought they did good for the most part. Kylo Ren, back to him and Han Solo, that whole thing. Were you shocked when that's his father? Were you shocked at all that Kylo Ren is the son of Han Solo? Did you see that coming? Or?
I did not see that coming. I was just like, the fuck?
It was really weird, which is a good storyline thing. His name's Ben Solo.
It actually goes good together.
They have good hair.
They do have good hair.
Like, that's how you know Han Solo is. When you see his hair, that's like Han Solo's son. Yeah. I love the way Han Solo died. I'm sad that he died.
Mm-hmm.
But Disney fucking buys Star Wars. You kill off one of the most lovable characters in Star Wars ever. You could have killed Leia, but you killed Han.
Yeah, is Leia coming back?
Yeah. Leia. Well, I don't know for the. I'm assuming she's coming back because Luke's gonna be back. So
just Han didn't want to be back.
Harrison Ford wanted to be killed off in Empire Strikes Back. That's why he got frozen in the carbonite, or when he was frozen.
He wanted to die in that one?
Yeah, Harrison Ford wanted to die in this one, and then he came back in that one because contract-wise and all that stuff. Because he was already doing Indiana Jones after the first Star Wars. So for years he always said, if you're gonna bring me back to a new Star Wars, kill me off. So he got his wish, and he's killed off, and he looked like he was having fun for the most part, because Han Solo was a big part of the movie, honestly.
He was, yeah.
He was on screen, and he got paid 50 times more than any of the other Force Awakens stars.
Really?
50 times more, yeah.
Why?
He's Harrison Ford.
That's true.
Give him what he...
You know Harrison Ford has survived 7 plane crashes?
Yeah, in real life, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a badass.
Even in the movies and in real life.
He survived the Millennium Falcon crash.
He just Indiana Jones, he's it's the plane's going down. He's bah! Climbing up the plane and shit.
Stupid.
Just has a raft, he's going down.
I guess.
Makes a parachute out of it.
I never really saw Indiana Jones.
You never did?
They bored me when that little Chinese kid I couldn't get.
The second one was
but I saw the first one, but then I forgot about it. I'm not saying Indiana Jones is bad. Harrison Ford's amazing, and I love the Lego Indiana Jones, but
I played it.
I love it. All right, we got a few more things, just real quick. But I will say that his death, again, like I said, I'm sad about it, but then again...
Well, I already knew he was gonna die, I was expecting him to die, but I didn't know when he was gonna die. But as soon as I knew his son wasn't going to come to the light, so I figured he was gonna die right then and there when I was watching it.
Well, I'm pretty sure Han knew he was gonna die once he went on the mission. That's why he hugged Leia and everything. That's why I left, so you'd miss me, and all that. But once I don't know why the bridge. There's no in Star Wars. There's never a bridge that has a rail on it or something, so you don't fall off. I don't know why they do that.
Because
But it's such an open space. Why don't you have an elevator or escalator or something?
Because the dark side doesn't play by the rules. They want it.
What happens if Kylo Ren just had a twitch or something and he fell and he's dead?
We have the power of the dark shit.
That would be cool.
He's damn, my best soldier died because I forgot to put on rails. I'm such a dumbass. This is where we learn from our mistakes.
So stupid. I did like the part where he was talking to Darth Vader. Let me get the Darth Vader mask real quick. So, what was your favorite part of the movie, David?
The lightsaber fight between Rey and...
And Finn wasn't that good of the lightsaber fight.
He was Attack!
This is an actual life-size helmet of Vader. I could actually wear it, but I don't want to.
Or...
No. But no, but seriously, I love the whole Kylo Ren part where he's talking to Darth Vader, and he's basically just rambling on
about to make out with it.
Yeah, grandfather. Oh, what was it? I saw that thing on my phone where he was talking about Rey. Mm-hmm. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. That meme where he's grandfather, I don't know. I really like this girl, but I think she's my sister. Can I still smash? And it's oh my god, you've been rambling on this forever. Darth Vader's like that. But I really want Rey and Kylo to come together, honestly. Because who's Rey gonna get with? There has to be a love interest for one of the characters. Who? Come on.
Luke in Return of the Jedi didn't have any love interest.
Well, Han was always in love with Leia, so.
But
I mean, come on. Leia kissed.
So maybe Finn's gonna get with Finn's gonna get with that guy.
Hell, I'm okay with that, baby.
And Rey is just gonna be like,
I don't know.
Rey's gonna be the third wheel. She's like, yay, let's go on another adventure. And then the pilot's like, I have a spot right here, Finn.
Stupid. Other than that, it was a good movie. I don't think it was great. I don't think it was it's the best Star Wars. It definitely.
A New Hope is definitely the best Star Wars.
A New Hope's the best. I've seen it 4 times. That doesn't mean it's the greatest movie ever. I know. Why would you see a movie 4 times if you don't think it's great? It's because I will say, seeing it 4 times, it's amazing to see the audience's reaction. I think I've seen all the audience's reaction to every single part in the movie, different showings. Like some people were like, "No" to Han Solo. Some people cry. No, it's like different parts and everything. Let's get on to the end, and then we'll give our final scores, or we'll give us our final grade, even though we set our grade 8.6. Luke Skywalker. Were you disappointed that because I was walking in thinking, all right, Luke, we're gonna. I think they're hiding him from the trailers because he's gonna have a big part in the movie. Like that's why I thought they didn't show him in the trailers because he has a big part in the movie. Because remember, they didn't have no images leaked out. They didn't have nothing leaked out for Luke Skywalker. No action figures, no nothing. And then the movie comes out, and then he's only in there for 10 seconds, and he's being a douche just by looking at Rey.
And Rey just
yeah, Rey's holding the lightsaber.
Take the fucking weapon.
And he's like,
fucking take it.
Like that. Like that's always.
She didn't even treat him like a human being. She could have slided it over
why not just hands to him just here? Yeah.
Kick over the lightsaber.
What happens if Luke's very dark and he just chokes her?
He went to a dark place when he went to the temple. He's like, the fuck? I came here to be alone.
Fuck are you just? This is my mountain, bitch. Okay, but seriously, were you sad that Luke? I mean, what did you think about Luke being in there for 20 seconds?
I mean,
were you disappointed? Because I think it was a perfect ending after seeing it a few times.
It was a perfect ending.
It was a good way to end, but the good thing is we only have to wait till 2018. Or not 2017, which is not, it comes out May 2017 when you think about that. By the time we get to next year and Rogue One comes out, and 2017 comes around, it's at the beginning of 2017, it's not at the end, so it's not that long of a wait. We're waiting for the next Avengers in 4 years, so I mean, come on, it's okay to wait a year and a half or something. I think it's 500 and something days away, so we're fine. But Rogue One will be awesome, hopefully. Other than that, Luke, he looked good. He looked awesome.
He kind of looked like Obi-Wan with a beard.
Yeah. Well, with the big beard and I love the whole wig. It looked like Luke Skywalker. It didn't look like Mark Hamill, the actor. It looked like Luke Skywalker. I was like, they did it. J.J. Abrams did it. But other than that, man, I'm gonna end up giving it again, like I said, 8.6 out of 10. I think it was a good film. It wasn't the great. A New Hope always will have a special place in my heart where it's just because it's the original. We're never going to have Han and Luke and Leia together on the screen ever again. You realize that. We're never going to have them together. They could have done it in this movie and made biggest history ever. It still made already $1 billion worldwide.
Damn.
That's a lot of $1 billion. But who knows? Maybe in 30 years there'll be another Star Wars trilogy and we'll have Rey and Finn and all them reuniting and we'll be, the classics, woo-hoo! And then they don't.
This is the real original right here, son.
The generation will be like, oh, we grew up with them, and then you'll have Poe with a beard at the end in a robe and everything, and Finn will be like,
in 60 years,
Poe. I don't know.
It's just some random guy walking up to Rey, and Rey is just like,
who are you?
Some old ass lady
bitch, this is my mountain. My father Luke gave it to me. I don't know.
And then Poe and Finn have their little gay baby.
Okay, well, easy now. Their baby. And, drinking out of a straw and IV and everything because it's all dead. But either way, that's it, man. I think this this spoiler review, I think It's been a while since me and him did a video.
It has been.
Realize that our podcast is not done. That superhero podcast, I'm still gonna do it when it comes out. But we love movies, or I love movies. I think it's we love movies. I don't remember. But that was a really fun podcast, though. Like I really think it could have gone somewhere. It could still go somewhere. I just need a mic. That's all. I need to buy a mic for you as well. We have 2 mics.
We do.
But I really enjoy doing podcasts. I really, really enjoy doing it. So, one day. Next year, one day. But for sure, hopefully we'll have David back more. Hopefully 2016 will be the year where he comes around, like 1 video a month or something. I don't know. He's always high doing stuff. He's always heroin and all that shit. I don't know. He's the new Scott Weiland. Bless you, sir. I love you, Stone Temple Pilot. Amazing. But Scott Weiland, you're awesome and all that. But anyway, Star Wars, thanks to you. Thank you again. David, what is your final score? Is it still a 9 out of 10?
I still give it a 9 out of 10.
But do you recommend, like, everyone's already seen it, but, well, what do you want to see next out of these characters? Tell me, just for the characters real quick, what do you want to see out of Poe? Do you want to see more of him? Do you want to see him do missions? What do you want to see out of him in episode 8?
I would like to see some more badass scenes with Poe and his X-Wing fighter.
His X-Wing was like, because it's like a black finish to it, if you like looked at his X-Wing.
You know what I've always thought would have been cool?
Hmm.
If they've had like some really awesome like parts with like a Jedi and like an X-Wing. You know what I'm saying?
Jedi,
like they come in like do a sweet combo where like they blow up like the stormtroopers
and the Jedi jumps out,
and then and like the Jedi is on like the X-Wing or something like that. They jump on, like they're running, goes to slicing, come back, jumps back on in type of thing.
I guess. That would be more of the prequels, like how they did the animation, and that would be more quicker. But yeah, I mean, I get it. I guess.
No, I'm telling.
No, like you mean like. Someone's holding on to the X-Wing or something? Or?
Alright, so like there's an X-Wing, right? And there's a Jedi on it, and they're flying. And like the X-Wing's like coming, and like they're in like a battlefield. And the X-Wing is flying.
No, go, continue.
And you know, it's like, it's flying like the stormtroopers down there, and then like the Jedi jumps off, and like Rey like jumps off. Shut up. I'm listening. Rey is fighting the stormtroopers and stuff, and like they completely like destroy them, like the storm, like the X-Wing and Rey like destroy them.
Right. Okay.
And then like they're running, and she like jumps off a cliff, goes back on, and like they do a combo with like an X-Wing and the Jedi. Not exactly like that, but I think they could have like something like that, like how they did.
No, yeah. But for the next movie, like. Send your ideas to Disney. We'll take it. This is coming from a guy who barely went to Hooters for the first time today. He went to Hooters for the first time today. I just want to get that out of the way. Alright, but that is a nice idea, but that's what you want to see out of Poe. You want him to do badass stunts.
I want
the X-Wing. And a Jedi, and like Rey to do some shit with him.
Yeah.
Well, has Rey met... I don't think Rey met Poe.
I don't think she did.
No, she hasn't met Poe yet. Oh, at the end, but Poe was like... And like Chewie's all doing like the look that like when 15 minutes Netflix and chill look. He's like that look.
He's looking at Rey. He's like,
yeah. He's like, I have you all to myself now. No one can hear you scream in space. Looks like I'm eating Chewbacca bobs tonight. It just sticks. Next up, where do you want to see Finn in episode 8? Because we know his back is like. Injured, I guess, because he's a wimp. And then he's down. I don't know why Kylo just didn't do the job and just stab him through the chest, but whatever. Do you think Finn will... well, I want to see... What I want to see is more Finn and Poe. Like, more missions and them doing that. Because he's not a Jedi. Let's face it, he's not a Jedi. So what's he going to do? I guess more missions with Leia or some shit like that? I don't know. What do you want to see Finn do?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I was actually really hoping him to be a...
I wanted him to be a Jedi. I wanted both of them to be a Jedi, if that's possible.
Yeah, that's what I want, honestly.
Maybe it's not too late. Maybe, maybe we could use the Force. Maybe Han Solo guides him. I don't know.
Han Solo comes back and he's like, hey, I know you really annoyed me, but,
You're okay.
But I'll be your mentor.
Yeah, I'll be your mentor. Here. Wait, oh my god. Does that mean Han Solo's blaster fell with Han Solo? Like... I don't know.
You know what would be cool though?
What?
If they brought Yoda into the next episode, like.
Yeah, they were supposed to bring Anakin back in this movie.
Like Luke would be like at the Jedi Temple, and you could see like
Them all like hanging out.
Yeah.
Having a beer or something like that.
They're like.
Yeah. Like kissing in the background.
They're like meditating like.
Obi-Wan this more? I don't know. Obi-Wan more. Obi-Wan more. Next up, where do you want to see Rey? I mean, because let's face it, she is the main star.
I want to see her get better with her.
The training. So you want to see Luke and her training.
Yeah, I want to see her. I want her to be like really, like I want to see some really awesome, like honestly, like some awesome like Jedi fights from the shitty Star Wars movies. Mm-hmm. Even though they were shitty Star Wars movies, the first, second, and third one, the Phantom Menace and all that, they were shitty movies, but they did have some really good Jedi fights.
You're one of those, okay.
Like I want to see some Jedi fights like they.
The lightsabers. Did you like the lightsaber fights in here?
I did.
Because they were gritty, they were realistic. There was no flipping over, jump, boom, 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 boom choreography.
But that's what I want. I want the.
It was survival though. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, but that's what I want. I want the flipping over.
You want
that's a Jedi.
This guy's a supporter of the prequels. See, no one cares. Anyway.
Not a supporter. It's just that's how.
I know.
That's how Jedis have always been.
No, this is David Collins, ladies and gentlemen. Full retard. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I love you. Either way, yeah, but boom, 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 that whole freaking. I get what you mean. I don't want to see that.
I mean, it'd be pretty badass, especially with today's technology.
It's only 10 years ago. But okay.
Well, they've actually.
Revenge of the Sith lightsabers battles were amazing. They were, but
exactly.
Their lightsabers that they used in this movie, they were actual real like. The sparks that came out, those were real sparks.
Yeah, you told me that.
Oh, I did. Okay, well, fucking smart ass over here. Anyway, I think we really wasted like 20, 30, 40 minutes of your time. But if you actually saw up to this, I would say that we just talked about stuff you already knew because it's a spoiler review, but we gave our shitty thoughts on it, even though you don't care what we think. So thank you guys so much. This has been our review of Star Wars The Force Awakens spoiler review. We'll be seeing you later. Maybe we'll be doing a Deadpool spoiler review.
For sure, Deadpool's my number one.
And a Batman v Superman spoiler review. And a Captain America Civil War review. And an X-Men Apocalypse review. And a Suicide Squad review. And a Doctor Strange review. And many more to come. Maybe we'll see that new Chris Pine movie, The Finest Hour. But oh wait, I don't like movies about on the fee.
I know.
Well, try. That's called a moviegoer. You go see movies. That's what happens. I have to waste my money every week. You're going to do it too.
No.
Thanks again. Ladies and gentlemen, again, a round of applause for David Collins. The end of 2015 has arrived. He's finally gone. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Have a Merry Christmas is over. Have a great New Year's. Don't party too hard, please. Go see Star Wars in theaters. And I'll see you later. Make sure to, if you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. David Collins has a channel as well. I'm not going to tell you because he's not going to get much subscribers anyway.
I ain't going to post shit on there. So.
No, he doesn't.
Don't go.
Other than that, I'm sorry that I ruined your 40-50 minutes that you saw. And we're 25 minutes over our time. So
we are.
Bye-bye. May Spock be with you always.
This is terrible.
This is a horrible fucking.
This is a horrible idea.
Okay, I think that's it.
This is never do this again.
That's it.
We're no longer friends. It was a joke.